Life, at its core, is a journey. But imagine embarking on a journey without a destination in mind, without a map or a compass to guide you. It would be aimless, without direction, and eventually it would become frustrating. This is exactly what happens when a person lives without goals. A life without a sense of purpose is like wandering in a vast desert without any direction. Purpose gives life meaning, and it is through goals that we define and manifest this purpose. Imagine waking up each day with no idea what you're working toward. How would you know if you're making progress? How would you measure success? A goal is the compass that guides your actions, the anchor that keeps you grounded amidst the chaos of daily life. It gives you a reason to strive, a reason to overcome the challenges that inevitably arise. At the heart of every human being is a deep-seated desire for significance, a desire to know that their life matters. This sense of significance comes from living with purpose. But purpose, as grand as it may seem, needs a structure. It needs a pathway for expression, and that pathway is goals. A goal is a tangible expression of your purpose. It's how you turn your vision into reality. It's not just enough to dream or hope for something better. You need to set a target, something that drives you forward, something measurable, something specific. Think of the people who achieve great things in life. What separates them from those who merely drift? It's not always talent or luck, but the clarity of their purpose and the goals they set to fulfill that purpose. A purpose without action remains abstract, a mere idea floating in the mind. But when you set a goal aligned with your purpose, you transform that idea into something real, something actionable. This is why goals are the foundation of a meaningful life. Setting a goal allows you to define your destination. Without this clarity, your efforts can easily become scattered and your energy divided among things that may not move you forward. The truth is, the world is full of distractions. It's easy to get caught up in the noise, the demands of daily life, and lose sight of what truly matters. But with a goal, you create focus. Focus brings power. When you know where you're headed, you can align your actions, your decisions, and your resources in one direction. Having a goal also gives you the ability to measure progress. Imagine trying to build a house without a blueprint. How would you know if you're making any progress? In the same way, a life without goals has no yardstick for progress. Without a clear target, it's impossible to know whether you're moving forward, standing still, or even going backward. A goal gives you that measuring stick. It allows you to evaluate where you are, what you need to improve, and how much further you have to go. But beyond practical measurement, goals serve an even more profound purpose. They challenge you to grow. Every goal set requires you to stretch, to move beyond your current limitations, and to evolve as a person. When you set a goal, you declare that you are capable of more than what you have achieved so far. This very act pushes you out of your comfort zone, forcing you to tap into potential that may have otherwise remained dormant. The journey toward your goal will inevitably present challenges, moments where the path is unclear, where doubt creeps in, where obstacles seem insurmountable. But it is precisely in those moments that you grow. With each hurdle, you develop new skills, greater resilience, and deeper insight into your own strength. You begin to understand that the pursuit of your goal is not just about the end result, it's about who you become in the process. This is where true fulfillment lies. Now, some may argue that life should be lived spontaneously without rigid goals, but spontaneity without purpose leads to randomness. It leads to living by default, reacting to whatever life throws your way instead of shaping your life through intentional action. Goals don't limit spontaneity, they enhance it by giving your life a sense of direction and purpose. With a clear goal, you can still be flexible, adapting to circumstances as they arise, but always with your destination in mind. It's important to realize that every major achievement in history began with a goal. Whether it was a scientific breakthrough, a societal change, or a personal triumph, someone had a vision of what could be, set a goal, and pursued it relentlessly. The power of goal setting is not limited to a select few. It's available to anyone who is willing to commit to living with purpose. In essence, without a goal, you are merely surviving, not thriving. You are reacting to life rather than shaping it. Purpose is the reason you are here, and goals are the vehicle through which you fulfill that purpose. They provide you with the clarity, focus, and drive needed to make your life count. So if you truly want to live a life of significance, if you want your days to matter, set a goal, one that aligns with your purpose, and pursue it with everything you have. That is how you turn existence into a life well lived. Clarity in goal setting is like sharpening a tool. Before using it, the sharper the tool, the more effective it becomes. In the same way, the clearer your goal, the more powerful your efforts toward achieving it will be. It's not enough to simply say, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. These are vague, broad aspirations that lack direction. Without defining what success or happiness means specifically to you, you can easily drift through life, busy but unproductive, working hard but never really moving forward. A clear goal transforms abstract desires into a concrete target. It allows you to know exactly what you are working toward and gives you the ability to map out the steps you need to take to get there. When you set a specific goal, you are drawing a mental blueprint of your future. You're no longer leaving your progress to chance or fate. You're taking control, giving yourself a destination that you can work toward with intention and focus. Think about this. When an architect designs a building, they don't just say, I want to build something tall. They create detailed plans down to the smallest measurement so that the construction team knows exactly what needs to be done at each stage. The same principle applies to life. A vague goal like I want to be wealthy is like saying you want to build something tall without any plans. It gives you no direction, no roadmap to follow. But if you say, I want to earn $1 million within the next 5 years through a specific career path or business venture, you now have something tangible, measurable, and clear. Clarity in goal setting not only defines your destination, but also helps you break down your goal into smaller, actionable steps. When your goal is clear, you can identify the skills you need to develop, the resources you need to acquire, and the habits you need to form to get there. Without this clarity, even if you're highly motivated, you'll struggle to make progress because your efforts are scattered. It's like trying to hit a target in the dark. You may be firing shots, but you don't know where they're landing. Consider this: if you were asked to drive to an unknown city without a map or GPS, how confident would you feel about getting there? It would be a journey filled with uncertainty, mistakes, and likely frustration. However, if you had a clear map, you'd know the best road to take, where to turn, and how far you have to go. You may still face obstacles like traffic or roadblocks, but with a clear destination in mind, you can find alternative routes, make adjustments, and keep moving forward. The same is true for your goals. When your goal is clear, it doesn't mean you won't encounter challenges along the way, but it does mean you will have a guiding compass that keeps you on track. You can adjust your plans as needed, but your direction remains constant. Clear goals allow you to stay focused amidst distractions. They give you the power to say no to things that don't align with your vision and yes to the opportunities that move you closer to your target. Clarity also helps you track your progress. One of the most disheartening feelings in life is working hard and not knowing if you're getting anywhere. When your goal is specific, you can measure your success and celebrate milestones along the way. For example, if your goal is to lose 20 pounds in 6 months, you can track your weight loss weekly, assess your diet and exercise routines, and make adjustments where needed. Without that clear target, you might exercise sporadically, eat healthier some days, but not know if you're actually making progress toward a healthier lifestyle. Clarity in goal setting instills a sense of accountability. When you set a vague goal, it's easy to let yourself off the hook, because there's no real way to measure whether you're succeeding or failing. But when your goal is specific, you hold yourself accountable for your actions and decisions. You become more disciplined because you know exactly what you're working toward and can't afford to waste time on distractions or excuses. Clear goals inspire motivation. There is something incredibly empowering about knowing exactly what you want and how to get there. When your goal is well defined, your mind starts working on solutions and pathways to achieve it. It becomes easier to wake up with purpose each day because you have a vision to pursue. Clarity turns dreams into a mission, and missions create momentum. Clarity in goal setting is the difference between living reactively and living proactively. When you are clear about your goals, you are not just reacting to life as it happens to you, you are actively shaping your future. You are making conscious decisions that align with your vision, which brings a deeper sense of fulfillment and direction to your life. A clear goal gives you confidence. It's a declaration that you know where you are going. And because of that, you can navigate obstacles, distractions, and uncertainties with more assurance. In life, nothing is guaranteed, but the clearer your goal, the more likely you are to succeed. You have a destination, a plan, and a purpose, and with that combination, you can achieve more than you ever imagined. Personal growth is one of the most powerful and transformative benefits of setting goals. Goals push you beyond your current capabilities, forcing you to stretch and evolve in ways that wouldn't happen without intentional effort. Each goal you set is a call to become more than you are today. It's an invitation to challenge yourself, develop new skills, and uncover potential that may have remained hidden had you not taken the step toward that goal. When you set a goal, you are actively deciding to grow. You're saying, I am capable of more, and I'm willing to go beyond my comfort zone to achieve it. This is no small decision, because growth rarely happens in comfortable circumstances. Comfort keeps you stagnant, while growth pushes you into the unknown, demanding that you adapt, learn, and improve. Goals act as a catalyst for this process. Consider someone who decides to run a marathon. At the moment they set that goal, they may not be able to run even a few miles without feeling exhausted. But by committing to the goal, they begin to train. Each day they push a little harder, run a little farther, and gradually build their endurance. By the time they reach the marathon, they have grown physically and mentally beyond what they thought was possible. The goal forced them to develop discipline, resilience, and the ability to overcome discomfort. This process of growth is not limited to physical goals like running a marathon. In fact, it applies to every area of life: personal, professional, emotional, and intellectual. Let's take a professional goal as another example. Imagine someone who decides they want to advance in their career by moving into a leadership position. At the moment they set that goal, they may not have all the skills or experience necessary for that role. But by setting the goal, they create a pathway for growth. They might take leadership courses, seek out mentorship, and practice public speaking to improve their communication skills. With each step they take toward that goal, they are growing into the leader they need to become. The goal itself is what sparks this transformation. One of the most significant aspects of goal setting is that it reveals what you are capable of achieving. Most people have a limited view of their own potential. They see themselves as they are today, not as they could be. But a goal challenges that perspective. It forces you to see yourself in the future successful, accomplished, and transformed. This vision of yourself pulls you toward growth, motivating you to take action, even when the path ahead is difficult. Another critical element of personal growth through goal setting is the lessons you learn along the way. Every goal you pursue will come with its own set of challenges. These challenges are not obstacles to avoid, but rather opportunities for growth. Each time you face a setback, you learn something valuable, whether it's how to overcome a particular problem, how to manage your time better, or how to develop emotional resilience. These lessons are often far more valuable than the goal itself because they are skills and insights that you carry with you for the rest of your life. Goals also help you develop perseverance. Growth is not always linear. There will be times when progress feels slow, when you hit roadblocks, or when things don't go as planned. But in these moments, you learn the power of persistence. You learn that growth requires consistency, that it's not about making huge leaps forward every day, but about showing up and putting in the effort, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Over time, this perseverance becomes a part of who you are, and you apply it to other areas of your life. Goals help you discover your strengths and weaknesses. As you work toward a goal, you begin to see areas where you naturally excel and areas where you need to improve. This self-awareness is a key component of personal growth because it allows you to focus on developing your strengths while addressing your weaknesses. Without goals, you may never fully explore these aspects of yourself, and your potential remains untapped. The pursuit of goals often involves stepping outside of your comfort zone. Growth rarely happens in familiar territory. Whether it's taking on a new project at work, learning a new skill, or making lifestyle changes, achieving a goal often requires you to face uncertainty and discomfort. But it's in these moments of discomfort that the most significant growth occurs. You learn to navigate the unknown, build confidence in your ability to handle challenges, and become more adaptable in the face of change. The process of setting and achieving goals also builds a sense of accomplishment and self-worth. Each time you reach a milestone, no matter how small, you prove to yourself that you are capable of achieving what you set your mind to. This boosts your confidence and motivates you to set even bigger goals, creating a positive cycle of growth and achievement. The more you grow, the more you realize just how much you can accomplish, and this belief in your own abilities becomes a driving force in your life. Goal setting is not just about reaching a specific outcome. It's about the person you become in the process. It's about challenging yourself to grow, to push beyond your limits, and to constantly evolve. Every goal, whether you achieve it fully or not, leaves you stronger, wiser, and more capable than before. Personal growth is the ultimate reward of goal setting, and it's a reward that continues to benefit you long after the goal itself has been achieved. The pursuit of goals gives life a powerful sense of direction and purpose. Without clear goals, life can feel like a series of disconnected events, lacking focus or meaning. Having goals ensures that you are not simply drifting from one day to the next, but that you are consciously moving towards something that matters to you. Goals provide you with a roadmap, a destination that keeps you focused and engaged. They anchor your energy, giving you a reason to wake up each morning with a sense of purpose. When you set a goal, you create a point of focus. Everything you do starts to align with that goal, and your decisions, actions, and thoughts become more intentional. This is particularly important because the world is full of distractions. Without a clear sense of direction, it's easy to get lost in the busyness of life, doing things that don't contribute to your overall growth or happiness. Goals act as a filter, helping you to prioritize what truly matters over what is simply urgent or distracting. Think of a person who doesn't have clear goals. They might feel busy every day, but there is no underlying purpose to their actions. They may work hard, but still feel like they are not moving forward in life. This is because without goals, there is no clear destination. The busyness becomes a cycle of activity without progress. On the other hand, a person with a well-defined goal knows where they are going, and every step they take brings them closer to that destination. Their actions have meaning because they are connected to something bigger. The pursuit of goals gives you a sense of control over your life. Instead of reacting to circumstances or being pushed in different directions by external forces, you are proactively shaping your future. Goals empower you to be the architect of your life, making conscious choices about what you want to achieve and how you will get there. This sense of control is deeply fulfilling because it gives you the feeling that you are not just a passive observer of life, but an active participant who can influence the outcome. Having goals creates motivation. There is a significant difference between someone who is simply going through the motions of life and someone who is actively working towards something meaningful. When you have a goal, you are filled with a sense of anticipation and excitement about the future. You wake up each day with a sense of purpose because you know that the actions you take today are bringing you one step closer to achieving something important. This motivation is crucial because it sustains you through difficult times. Even when things get tough, the vision of your goal keeps you going. Goals also provide a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Every time you achieve a goal, no matter how small, it gives you a sense of pride and satisfaction. This feeling of achievement is not only gratifying, but also motivating. It pushes you to set new goals, to aim higher, and to continue growing. Without goals, life can feel stagnant, as if nothing is changing or improving. But with goals, you are constantly moving forward, and each accomplishment builds on the last, creating a momentum of success and progress. Another important aspect of goal setting is that it brings clarity to your life. When you know what you want, it becomes easier to make decisions. You can quickly assess whether a particular opportunity or action aligns with your goals, and if it doesn't, you can confidently say no. This clarity simplifies your life because it eliminates confusion and indecision. You are no longer pulled in multiple directions because your path is clear. You know what you are working toward, and this gives you the focus and discipline to stay on track. Goals provide a sense of meaning and fulfillment that is deeply rewarding. People who live without goals often feel a sense of emptiness or lack of direction. They may question the purpose of their actions or feel unmotivated because they don't have a clear reason for doing what they do. But when you have a goal, everything you do has a sense of purpose. Whether it's learning a new skill, working on a project, or even overcoming challenges, it all becomes meaningful because it is connected to a larger vision. This sense of meaning gives life depth and richness, making even the small, mundane tasks feel important. The pursuit of goals fosters personal growth. As you work toward your goals, you inevitably face challenges and obstacles. These challenges force you to grow, to develop new skills, and to become more resilient. Every goal you set stretches you in some way, pushing you beyond your current abilities and expanding your potential. This growth is one of the most rewarding aspects of goal setting because it not only brings you closer to your desired outcome, but also makes you a stronger, more capable person in the process. Goals create a legacy. When you set and achieve meaningful goals, you leave a lasting impact on your life and the lives of others. Whether it's through your career, your relationships, or your personal achievements, the goals you pursue shape your legacy. They define who you are and what you stand for. Without goals, life can feel fleeting, with little sense of accomplishment or contribution. But with goals, you create something lasting, whether it's a business, a family, or personal growth that continues to have an impact long after the goal is achieved. Goals are essential because they provide direction, motivation, meaning, and growth. They give you a reason to strive for more, to overcome challenges, and to continually improve yourself. Without goals, life can feel aimless and empty. But with them, it becomes a journey filled with purpose, accomplishment, and fulfillment. Goals are the foundation upon which a meaningful and purpose-driven life is built. They are not just about achieving specific outcomes, but about giving your life direction, sparking personal growth, and unlocking your fullest potential. Without goals, life becomes aimless, a series of random actions with no clear purpose. But with goals, every step you take becomes intentional, and every challenge you face becomes an opportunity for growth. Goals keep you focused, motivated, and moving forward, helping you become the person you are meant to be. Ultimately, the pursuit of goals brings clarity, fulfillment, and a deep sense of accomplishment, ensuring that you live a life of purpose and significance.